Greetings from Butler Middle School in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Out of approximately 950 students at Butler, about 130 are considered English language learners, and 50 of those 6th and 7th graders are in our dual language program. We are the dual language teachers. I am Lalo Lemos, dual language science and social studies teacher, and this is Elizabeth Gould, dual language reading and writing workshop teacher.
We designed the core of our units together based on the Common Core standards for English language arts, social studies, and next generation science standards. We incorporate art, lab experiments, videos, music, and we invite guests, speakers into our classrooms whenever possible. It is important that our students spend time in class speaking, reading, writing, and thinking. The dual language program adheres to many specific practices, such as
we work about 3 weeks in either Spanish or English, and we spend 1 week bridging to the other language.
We use blue to write in English.
And we use black to write in Spanish. We have a dictado every week. Through this, we learn vocabulary, prefixes, suffixes, sentence structure, and punctuation.
Total physical response, otherwise known as TPR, is used throughout our units to master vocabulary words. During the bridge, the actions for TPR are used in the other language as well.
Los antónimos. Los sinónimos.
Los sinónimos.
El conflicto.
El conflicto.
Survival.
Survival.
Plot.
Plot.
Mood.
Mood.
Antonyms.
Antonyms.
Synonyms.
Synonyms.
Conflict.
Conflict.
We would like to highlight the bridge we are working on right now. We finished a unit in Spanish entitled Supervivencia or Survival. We are bridging this into English.
Here is a sample of a student's bridge work from our unit in English about Asia. Vocabulary words are purposefully chosen in advance and mastered throughout the 3-week unit. During the bridge, students translate the vocabulary words, in this case, from English to Spanish. The students were quick to note that coincidentally, every word is a cognate, meaning that they are all similar in both English and in Spanish. By day 4 or 5 of the bridge week, students will have done much more than just translate. They will analyze the phonology of the words and ensure that they can properly say them and use them in both languages. They also study the morphology of the words. This includes recognizing cognates as well as comparing and contrasting prefixes, suffixes, and roots. Students will also review syntax and grammar by analyzing sentence structure in both languages. They will translate one of the unit's dictations from one language to the other. This is quite challenging, but after doing so, students are able to explain their writing clearly. Finally, students will demonstrate use of pragmatics in both languages. This could include idioms and words unique to certain Spanish or English-speaking areas.
After editing and revising my writing with a classmate, I now realize that my writing in English has too many articles in it. I use the in English when I did not need to use it. By correcting and discussing my writing, I become a better writer.
Part of our dual language program includes collaboration between teachers to plan thematic units. For example, as students read and wrote survival stories in reading and writing workshop, they investigated natural disasters in science class. When students read stories based in Asia in workshop, they studied the culture, geography, and the history of Asia at the same time. At the end of our thematic units, bridging also occurs in the content area classes. This enables students to make language connections, which builds their vocabulary in English and in Spanish.
The extension is the final part of our bridge. It includes research, a paper, or a mini project about the thematic unit, but in the other language. In the case of our survival unit, for the extension, students researched and presented in English how to survive a situation. Students' examples included bee attacks, tornadoes, bear attacks, and being lost on a mountain.
We hope you learned something about bridging in the dual language program at Butler Middle School in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Thanks for watching.